So this lesson is called, or project is called City Puzzle. And I love designing my lessons around puzzles because coding is about problem solving. And so it's designed for people who love to solve problems. Puzzles, this is perfect for you. In this lesson, we will be learning how to stack images on top of each other. And that's called parallax in the gaming environment. So you will absolutely love this project. Another project the students will be working on. Not only will we be teaching them about game development, but first we'll be into web development. And so we will use HTML and CSS and JavaScript to get them prepared to learn C Sharp, which is used in Unity for game development. And so, but they also get a peek inside of web development as a team and what we do as developers. A lot of times we have customers come to us and they might be a smaller business or restaurant, but they want their website to be, or the user interface to be similar to a larger chain. And so what we have a website with Subway. And so when you click on it, you can see the price changes with the button. You can see that the selection changes. You can select extra items. One thing that we won't be doing is adding this overlay, but pretty much everything else is there. So here's the website that we will recreate. We call it Tubway. And so as you can see, when you click the button or the image, that it changes to match. Students will be able to click on what types of bread that they want. But also what we want is they will be able to complete this website on their own. So what we would do is teach them this, and what they can do is go ahead and finish and add the cheese, the veggies, and all that by themselves. And so that's what we mean when we say students will be able to code independently. Now, when we get to Unity, what we will be able to do is use game development and game design together. And so, game development is when you're doing the coding, game design is when you're designing the game. And so, in here, what we will be able to do is actually start to build our first game, right? And so, I'm putting in a ground or some land, stretching it out. I could change, so this is a 3D world, right? And so that's like the sky, and I'm putting in the ground. And so I want to show you the game actually. So I'm gonna have them side by side. So this is the scene, this is the game, and I want them side by side. See if I can do this. Okay, there you go. Okay, so I do want them switched though. Let's see. So the game over here and the design over here. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and flip that, and so we can give that an actual color. So I can go in here, material, I can give it a color. I could change it to whatever color I want. Let's see if I can find the color, and let's go ahead and change the color to something like, later on we can change this to like land or something like that, but let's make it a little bit on the gray, right? So it's a little bit gray, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and change the sky. So these are some of the fun things that we do in game development. So I'm gonna go to the camera and change the skybox, and so let's make it a solid color. So that's the sky. Let me position the camera. Let's make that, let's see what a camera is, 0, 0. Let's find the camera. That's the ground. Where's the camera? So I'm gonna zoom out, and there's my camera. Okay, so let me bring that up. So now you can start to see the ground, right? And so now I'm going to go back and find one of my characters. Where did I put my characters? And I'm going to put one of my characters up there. You can't see them right now, but what I'm going to do is stretch this out, make the character bigger, and make it a little bit, see what I can do. And let's try to zoom in on the character. So there's a character. It's a little bit flat, but let me go ahead and try to fix this somehow. So, okay, so now we'll learn about the X and the Y and the Z. So the Z, as we call it, so that's the 3D world. So let's make that 5. Yeah, make it a little bit chunkier, right? And so students get to learn a lot in this class, and it's really fun. So let's go ahead and make her bigger. She's working with us a little bit more. Okay, so let's go find the camera. Okay, so double click on the camera. Let's zoom out. Where's my camera? Okay, so I'm gonna change this icon so I can like push it up. I want to twist it, so we're going to start to see it over here in a minute as soon as I can locate it. There they are, right? And so now I can, I don't want to flip it like that, but let's go ahead and bring it down a little. Let's see if we can bring it closer to them. You can move this around. It's really fun. The kids really love it. So let me do this. It's going to take a minute, but I'm going to get there, right? There you go, right? And so let me turn it around, the camera down. Now I'm going to twist it a little bit towards them. Okay? And so now what we can do is start to put in obstacles, and we can start to get these characters to move with C#. And so that's some of the fun things we'll be able to do in this 2-week hybrid game development and coding course. So sign up today, and I'll see you in class.